but then his tier 1 units just reinforced really quickly because of the road. Like, a huge solid stretch of the road leading all the way to the mill.
Yeah, the reinforcements definitely coming into play there. Alright, we have a second upper bracket semi.
Foxaves versus CalixJumi. And this is a winner semifinals match that I never thought I'd see, but with the amount of people that did drop out of this tournament due to reasons, it's going to be very interesting to see which one of these two will move on to the next round.
Yeah, and honestly, I have no idea who's favored in this matchup. I want to say Calix, but Foxaves is a strong player.
He is like, just in case there's a mole rush, just in case.
You know, get that little bit of barbed wire. You know, you never know. All right, Foxaves going 5 farm squirrels.
Casual barbed wire provision. And
it's
also
a
protecting
strange little map.
Yeah. Calix is going to have a hell of a time moving his units around this map for sure, just because of the amount of water he has to actually walk through.
Yeah, it's the distance between the bases is deceptively large.
If he can put his units on this high ground though, where he put the barbed wire, he is going to be pretty safe. But that does have the unfortunate side effect of leaving those warrens unprotected if it ever comes to a situation that he gets pushed back.
Pigeon first.
Oh boy.
Now, if Calix can get this mill overlooking Foxaves' base, that's when things get hairy for Foxaves. And I think that's what Calix is gearing up to do eventually. Like if he gets that, then Foxaves is kind of trapped.
He's going to rely a lot on the snakes to do damage, though. So he needs to get that snake timing out just right.
He's going to go for more barbed wire first.
He's going to focus his time just reinforcing this hill so far.
Yeah. And yeah, Foxaves can't sit up there because of the barbed wire.
He is going to snipe a little bit here, but...
he's going to get this far.
Yeah. Deny about 38 food. And
Foxaves is going to try and go around there.
He's trying. Oh no, the barbed wire is actually providing vision.
Pigeon first. It's going to do it.
Healing. He actually loses a squirrel in the process.
Well, he did deny farm from Calix, which is pretty good, but Calix already has snakes on the way.
I'm actually kind of surprised Foxaves didn't go with a mole, considering he probably already knew the barbed wire was there, but alright. He is in a spot of trouble. He's also floating 120 food, going to have to go back to the base to suspend it on something. Probably going to be a tier 2 ferret. No, toads.
Tier 1s, okay.
Toads?
I do like this, because Calix doesn't have a lot of firepower to deal with incoming toads yet, and Foxaves is just building up a pretty significant force.
The snake is out for CalixJumi though, so he has to be a little wary.
Yeah, one snake is not going to win against 6 toads. Even 2s. Even 2 toads.
Well, Calix is going to have his own toads on the field as well.
Yeah, so Calix is posturing on this high ground. If he gets this, it gets pretty tricky. Looks like Foxaves is going to do something similar to the Shinyu timing, where he goes moles, toads, and squirrels.
Bunch of squirrels at the ready here, and this machine gun nest is a little bit exposed, but he's going to build another one to protect it just in case. And meanwhile, Foxaves is moving a little bit to the east here, trying to be a little bit careful. He sees the snake poison activated, and now the mill is also going to be with CalixJumi. Foxaves does not really have any vision to
Ooh, Calix is going to do... Okay. He was trying to be cheeky.
Oh, the toad explosions are good though, but here comes the secondary toad explosions, and they...
Calix has lost most of his units.
Very good. And now Calix is running into a wall.
Oh, just the barbed wire?
Not enough.
Okay.
He tried.
Foxaves has to be careful about attack. Okay, he can take out this mill, I guess.
How does Calix attack into this now?
Has to wait for his snakes again. And he still has a pretty good defensive position with this water and stuff.
Foxaves is not going to press the issue, just going to hide back just a little bit there, building some more moles to reinforce his army. And right now, CalixJumi looks like he's going to be gambling a little bit on economy right now.
Yeah, sort of second-guessing himself a little bit. But we're at 4 minutes, so it is about time to think about expanding. It looks like Foxaves is going for another all-in.
Foxaves has the sheer number though, so CalixJumi is going to defend this as hard as he can. The toad takes out the building turret. Will they take out the second turret? The second turret's going to be gone as well. The mole sacrificing in light. The snake is gone as well.
Has no more units left.
CalixJumi has nothing to defend with. And
okay, so Foxaves is going to take out the warrens first. His squirrels are kind of dying a little bit to all these pigs. Focus fire is a little bit weird for Foxaves here. But his toad is also going to connect.
Yeah, he wants to protect as much as he can. Here come the reinforcements for Foxaves side of the map.
Okay.
3
Hero
farms
Toad.
down. Calix hasn't thrown in the tub quite yet. He's defending as hard as he can right now. He's
Well,
basically relocating his main base all the way to the other side to his other mill.
Yeah,
and
but it needs warrants as well.
He's
Yeah,
taking a
Foxaves
lot
is-
of time attacking into his base right now, but he sees where Calix has run off to, but now he decides to
Foxaves
attack
is
into
just
this mill.
poking at it with squirrels. Not using his toads.
He has a lot of army value here right now.
Yep. Alex is trying to build up a defensive force. But the economy game is pretty even.
Foxaves getting some more moles here. He sees the obstruction impediment. Actually cancels the mole. He's going back to base. To
Okay.
ferrets.
Yeah, ferrets is the play here. You can force that Calix
Selling
again.
up the toads as well. And probably gonna build some pigeons, I would say. Or no wait, he has 227 food. He's gonna build into a mill. Okay, so he's just gonna get farmed.
Yeah,
Nothing
he's
crazy
going
coming
ferrets and some farms. He sold his toads, which I think is fine.
Alright, well, Calix. We've seen what Calix can do when he has time to recover. Never forget game number 2.
True.
Never
True.
forget.
But ferrets are going to be a problem. Like, Foxave just needs to poke with a single ferret, and what is Calix's answer? I guess he can build forward barbed wire, but no, he doesn't even get the time. This is really good timing for Foxave.
I mean, if he does do that, Foxaves can just build a mole.
True. Yeah, so now this
Here we
ferret is
go.
going to start sieging.
Jack comes in. And sells out the machine gun nest completely. And now he's trying. Oh
Yeah, starting
no,
to
he's
pick
moving his
pick
toads
off.
through the water. He's gonna lose a good number of them right there. Oh, he's stuck in the
Okay.
water completely.
Squirrel surviving while it's tanking an MG nest because it has pigeon support.
Oh
Do
my
they get the detonation, but it's probably not enough.
Alright,
Yeah,
he's
it's
gonna
focusing
actually
on the
attack
mill
into
right
the
now.
base here.
Oh,
Toad
okay.
explosion does go
No, I
off.
think
Is
it's
it gonna
enough.
be enough? No, it's not.
Yep.
There it
Okay.
goes. Alright. Good game coming in from Foxaves, taking the win there. Very a bit of a dicey early game there, but he was able to break his way through. And
Alright.
Calix with this interesting build here was not able to succeed this time.
Yeah, pigeon first is a little bit sketchy. The map definitely helped to Foxaves in the way it played out, but just going like pigeon, toads, and some snakes leaves you like a little bit lacking firepower.
I'm not like, I don't know. I'm still not sold on pigeons first at all.
No, definitely not.
No.
But
All right, Calix is like, okay, we're done. We're done with that.
no pigeons this
We're going
time.
for a normal build. We're going for normal units. No more of this nonsense, and we're gonna bring balloons in because why not? I'm still gonna play weird decks. I
Yeah,
haven't seen balloons.
my name is CalixJumi, and I play balloons. Alright, so CalixJumi in the southwest of the map, and Foxaves in the north. Same commanders, high ground map in the middle.
Okay, the balloon is an interesting draw.
Did you get a desync?
I got a decent. Let's see if I
Alright.
can.
Okay.
All right, remake the map. Whew.
Okay. I get the replay if what's it these get out of the game.
All right.
Okay, let's try and figure this out. Players do it's the one. If you're gonna switch to spectator. Don't know if we get the same seed.
I'm in. Nope. Foxaves needs to go in for it. Oh, what? Oh. Okay, he just like teleported to the other side, but sure. Wait for Foxaves to come in. Alright, so that last game, Foxaves played pretty good timings for himself, getting his army up, just overwhelming Calix in terms of numbers. And Calix was trying his best, trying to reinforce that hill with the barbed wire, with the machine gun nest, and with Snake, but just sheer numbers just brought it down.
Yeah, it was. Wait, so we have World Seed, Random Seed. Which one do we need? Okay, we'll do a new map. Alright, cool. Just play around the map. Let's figure it out. Okay. Let's do that.
Alright, so here we go. Back into the game we go. Both sides pick up their units. So, what I wanted to mention before that desync happened right before my eyes is the fact that CalixJumi went balloon for this map and both sides are going Fox. Now, Foxaves does not have structures to defend against Fox that well. So, slight interesting draft advantage for CalixJumi.
Yeah, definitely. If the balloons do come into play, and it is a pretty good map for balloons, let's be honest, then Foxaves doesn't really have a way to deal with that.
The good news is that Foxaves has a lot of room to run around the map, meanwhile CalixJumi is kind of stuck in this corner.
Yeah, he has to break out with something. He can definitely do it with like lizards and then some ferret pressure if he wants to, but he will need to fight his way out of this position. Whereas Foxaves kind of has, he can go wherever he wants. Looks like we're just going to get some fairly stable early game. Foxaves does have molds in his deck, but I don't know if he's going to use them. That'll be queued up a farm, so that's not going to happen.
Yep. Gonna head back, get some farms. Looks like we're having 8 farm timing on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. So both sides will have plenty of farm to shore up their units with. And now it's gonna be very interesting to see because CalixJumi is not in the best of places that we were mentioning. Like he's stuck in this corner and he is in danger of being locked in this corner.
But he's going lizards already.
Yeah.
So and Fox is going ferret first on 7 farms. Okay, haven't seen this before.
Okay, so this is a very interesting idea here. He wants to try to just siege CalixJumi out as much as he can, especially because he saw him going 8 farms. But CalixJumi has lizards. Ferrets don't do well against lizards by themselves.
If these ferrets come out on the map, then Foxaves is going to lose them in just a few spear chucks.
And Foxaves is kind of losing time here. He's actually feeling a lot of food hanging around here. And Calix has lizards to attack with.
But he's being a little bit slow about it. He's going to go for a balloon. Okay. So he's going to get these early lizards to secure himself some... just basically secure this balloon and then secure some map presence. Because these ferrets aren't safe right now.
This is a really good balloon spot too. Just hiding behind the trees, but still has that high ground vision. It's
not going to be effective to defend this forward mill, but it should be able to like secure the mill and then get the next position.
He doesn't need to grab that mill per se. He could grab the mill to his left across the wall.
Instead, he's going to go for a fox.
Okay, never mind then. We never know what he's going to do, so he's going to go fox first, which actually has a pretty decent timing here now. He sees that he's in the corners, so he needs to go aggressive with his fox to get some pickoffs on some key units. And Foxaves built ferrets, so guess what unit Foxaves has to now fiercely protect with his life.
Yeah, it's going to be tricky. He has no answer for this fox. Unless he gets a giant screen of tier 1 and like 3 bases to keep resupplying, but that's not very realistic because this fox is going to be starting very soon.
If this fox gets to the other side of the map, that fox has a lot of room to run around the map.
Yeah. So we're going to start now, so we have about 40 seconds left. Foxaves is going to move forward, but this balloon will pressure quite a bit.
He can't attack into this balloon at all whatsoever because of this positioning.
Kind of, yeah. It's tricky. He can kind of run his squirrels forward and then just try and snipe it.
Like,
but
if you get the squirrels and pigeons to a position, they could probably shoot the balloon. But now
Foxaves is going to get his own fox, and Foxaves is going to get his own fox. It's going to be late, all things considered, but I don't think it's going to be completely ineffective because of the way the map is laid out. Okay, Calix is going to sell his balloon and go for lizards. Okay, he's going to try and win the game.
All right, let's see what he's also room to grab this mill too. So he can get some forward.
Fox is on its way.
Also gives his fox extra region room as well. But right now, here comes the fox online right now. See how many pickups it can take. 1 pickup go.
Nothing. No, that was just a commander shot. Here's one.
Commander shot. Okay.
Yeah.
2 though now.
Okay, this is okay for Calix. He needs more than this though. Okay, it's good. Fox's own fox is already on the way though.
About 30 seconds, I believe.
Losing his falcons here, maybe?
Oh no, the
Oh,
Toad's coming
let's
from the
keep them
sideline, taking
alive.
out good down Lizards here, but he also loses his Falcons in the
The
train.
Toad
However,
detonation was pretty huge for Foxaves actually. So now Foxaves is kind of out of army, but the Fox Wars are going to be in Foxaves' favor because he does have the pigeons as well.
he
And there's
still
no
has
balloon up yet for Calix, so he
the
doesn't
Toad got
place
taken
to
out.
retreat to.
That's actually really big for Calix. He's going to be able to chip his way into these squirrels now.
Fox
the
is gonna be
Fox
out for
is going to finish
Foxaves.
building. There's not enough units in the front line.
He's
Here they
focus
go.
firing
Oh,
it.
there's Fox in the snipe. Oh, the Fox
It's focus
kills out
fire.
Calix's Fox first.
Okay, so now
He can't overrun this. He has to give out, but this Falcon is gone too.
He has enough lizards to do this though. Okay, he can hide behind the mill. Calix can hide behind the mill and wait. Probably sell off his
yes.
Falcons at this point.
Be very careful. And he sold off the balloon too, which is really bad.
Okay, Calix was just waiting for his own Fox.
Yeah. That's gonna
go for it.
He's gonna try to overrun the Fox. If he can do it,
Calix-
but the Fox is gonna back up as wall squirrels. The squirrels are gonna give up their lives. And now the lizards are on the chase right now, seeing they can take out this Fox. The Fox with the healing, both the pigeons and the region area.
doesn't quite get enough. Okay.
Oh. What the Falcon is gonna be taken out too by Falcon. By
Not
Lizard.
over yet though, because Calix waited to get his own Fox before making that attack.
Back up.
And there's still this high ground to worry about.
Fox will be up in about 10 seconds, and things get interesting once again here, but Foxaves still, so Foxaves is still currently on his one base. He hasn't built into anything else yet.
Yeah, but Calix can't realistically get farms on this base because it will just takes 2 shots and it's dead.
All right, here we go, trying to swarm this Fox again.
The timing was a little bit off.
The mill.
He was trying to get the lizards to come in to damage it first, and then he's gonna get it.
All right,
oh.
he needs to chase. A merry
There we
chase
go.
across the field.
Okay.
There it is. Perfect shot right in the head. And now it's going to be Calix with the advantage this time, and Foxaves does not have the farm to sustain this time around.
Okay, he needs this. Calix needs these lizards to live to take out the Warrens though. Okay, so now Foxaves is gonna be starving. He doesn't have his farm. That's gonna be Calix taking this game, probably.
He's just waiting for that Fox to pop up, but it won't pop up anymore. There's no food for Foxaves, and that's game.
It is eventually game, yes.
Eventually, he's gonna wear it down with 3 lizards. There it is.
Okay. So that's 1-1.
All right. So despite losing the Fox first, he was able to come back, and late in the game, Fox was unable to shore up his economy, and losing that Fox at that moment was a lot more devastating.
Okay,
Right,
so let's
1-1.
Yep.
So Fox vs. Fox duel is a very interesting little concept here. It's very interesting to see like how it plays into your economy.
Yeah, Calix had a really strong play there where he rushed out his lizards and was trying to get his Fox just in range to get the focus fire when the Fox was already Foxaves' Fox, let's say Fox 20 times in one sentence, was already low HP, so he could just snipe it for that last hit. But it was like the timing was like 2 seconds off, but he got it eventually.
And with that, they
So a really solid strat.
Ties up the sets here. We go to a game 3 right now, and both sides, Calix might stick with the Fox. It worked out well for him last game. I don't see why he couldn't stick with it, and it looks like he is going to stick with it. Balloon 2, this time going to shore up with the MG nest as well. But Foxaves is going to go on a tier 1 spree.
I'm gonna guess his last unit is a Fox. Going to guess. I'm not gonna bet anything on it. I'm going to guess.
Is it the Fox? Is it the Fox? Fox?
It's the tier 2 Fox, basically.
Alright, so this is an interesting window. Foxaves has a lot of tier 1 pressure, but CalixJumi, if he gets that Fox out, that's going to be interesting times indeed.
Alright, so we have Foxaves on the west as Archimedes once more and CalixJumi as Belafir. This is the matchup of the day.
Look at this road.
Yeah, it's all the road.
This is
Whoever built it wasn't really thinking.
Lizard versus lizard game.
Kind of, yeah. But also toads.
Look how fast Calix is moving on that road.
Zoom. Old man Belafir. Stretching his legs. Right, so Calix does spot Foxaves going for 2 farms, so let's see what Calix's response is.
Foxaves is going to be exploring the map around a bit.
Calix is hesitating. He's gonna go tier 2 first? What is he? Okay, he's going balloon first to defend this high ground. Okay, I can see that.
Okay. Gets the pick off. Winner, CalixJumi.
Right.
Alright, so Foxaves is going to bring out his lizard first, but CalixJumi does have his balloon completed, so attacking like that, attacking into him is going to be a little bit scary.
Yeah, I think it's a good play from Calix because this high ground is really scary. I do like this. I didn't see the potential quite yet, but with Calix building this balloon, it's definitely there. Okay, so he's just going to secure his farms with these two defensive structures. Calix's economy is going to be a little bit behind, but at the same time,
that balloon's also in a really good position to not get sniped out.
Yeah.
So you can't. So Foxaves can't decide to switch his squirrels and pigeons to try to snipe out that balloon, but. And now he lost the option to use ferrets against CalixJumi too. So he has to find some way to kill this balloon. But that's going to be hard.
Oh, okay, yeah, because the balloons still have the crazy vision, that's right. There's that one unit that still has that.
Right,
oh, taking one shot with the commander. He can... Oh, he's going to try and kill...
Is it enough lizards? Is it enough lizards? Oh, he does get the balloon! It's a victory! But he loses all of his lizards.
Okay, yeah, I guess it's not a great win for Foxaves because he didn't hit any... Yeah, okay, so it's not too bad. Actually, an even trade.
It's like, you know what? I have another balloon.
Okay, that's surprisingly good for Calix.
Alright. So Foxaves is just trying to find an angle of attack here, but there's only really one way into Calix's base now, and it's starting to get well protected here.
Right. Now he does have an army. Now Foxaves is going to go for mole pressure on top of all this, which I think is going to be fairly effective. The balloon isn't going to get the biggest hits. Because generally the commander will soak one thing. Calix is building toads. Yeah, and the toads can definitely do work.
Alright, here we go. And the toads get sprocket. He's saving the toads. Gets a good explosion in, but probably not enough. The moles are still going to do their damage on the front lines. Now going to make their way into the machine gun nets. The machine gun nets is going to be taken out now. The farmers are trying to do their best to protect the farmers as hard as they can, but the moles are doing too much damage here. Another machine gun nest is going to get denied as well.
Okay, Foxaves didn't kill any farms, so this is fine for Calix. Although Foxaves can come again, I guess.
He's coming
and
back
Calix doesn't really have the units to defend this.
Seeing if he can take out another worm, but he's going to focus on this machine gun nest first. Takes it out, although he does lose a lizard in the process. The second lizard is going to be down, but now he's going to wear it down on this worm. No toad's going to come out.
And the balloon is out of range.
It's not in range. It's too far backwards.
Okay, next we have a reinforcement, so Foxaves comes in, but he's still haven't killed a pig yet.
Oh no, he's focusing on these mills and he's losing all his lizards. The mills are still going strong for Calix. He has 114 food. He's now reinforcing with some more machine gun nets. He's getting some more units back on the field, and that balloon's still alive there, although it did not really contribute much in the battle.
So, okay. The balloon is why Calix is ahead in army value, but the balloon is also not helping.
It's a really weird situation because Foxaves is winning these engagements, but he's also trading out lizards at the same time. So it does force Calix to have to focus more money into building stuff. He is going to build a second balloon too, put it a little bit more forward into the area that Foxaves would attack into. So just trying to disrupt his defense as much as he can.
Calix is definitely making the best out of a bad situation. And here comes a Fox from Calix, which is going to be fairly effective, I think. Foxaves has 1 million food. He's going to spend it on economy, right?
He has a lot of options for his economy, though. He has so much room to build out into, and Calix, it looks like he's going to just be content with holding himself up here in this corner again.
Yeah, the issue Foxaves doesn't really have an answer for this Fox, and his early attacks haven't been effective enough. So Calix will get this out.
Alright, Fox almost done building very soon.
If Foxaves' army had been a little bit more varied, he might have had a better shot.
Straight farmed.
Which could... Yeah, I guess the Fox running out in the fields will get somewhat dealt with these lizards in about 40 seconds.
If you can just amass a giant army, just have a giant army of units everywhere as far as the eye can see, this is going to be very hard for Calix.
Yeah, it's just going to be pure lizards from Foxaves. So he's like, okay, you have toads, well, I'll just keep building lizards.
I have 12 farms.
Because CalixJumi does not have warrants, so if Foxaves can kill the units, he can just keep reinforcing.
Every 2 seconds, a lizard is built.
Yep.
Oh. And now he's built he has a total of 8 warrants. It's like 8 per 2 seconds.
Yeah, add on some moles as well, looks like. So he's going to go for this basically the next level.
Fox is
Calix to hold. Calix is building a bunch of lizard warrants now. He sold his farms, so this is all in from Calix.
Alright, can he do it?
Toad, very good toad explosions. He's chasing down the Fox.
lead them on a merry chase through the
And the
wards.
Fox is
Oh, the
dead.
Fox is down though. He stopped a little too far in. He was hoping that the wards would be enough to distract the attention.
And
of the
while
focus fire coming in
Foxaves
from
can't win
Foxaves.
right here, he will get his reinforcements very soon.
Yep.
And then that should be it.
Oh, that was very unfortunate with that Fox there. He was trying to just protect with the warrens, but focus fire,
CalixJumi was
man.
going for an all-in. Yeah, definitely.
Alright, there
Focus
goes
fire
Mill.
working out there.
Mass
Now what's
Lasers
Foxaves?
on the run for CalixJumi. They're a little bit too late. Unfortunately, Foxaves has way more on the field right now. Machine gun nests are no longer a problem for him. He's going to just try to overrun as much as he can here. Nothing that
Alright.
he can do can be done to stop this, and Calix will tap out 2-1 in favor of Foxaves.
Alright, so that's going to be Foxaves on a match point to advance to, you heard it right, the winner's final.
And they face off against Mr. Chip from Space, who is so close. Just a few more steps there to finally break the meme. But which one of these two will be the one to stop him?
Also, update from the lower brackets, Inu decided to tap out to argue with Andy Schatz instead,
What?
as by his own words. So we'll
What?
see how that ends up going. Yeah, Xinyu said, and I quote, where is it?
Can't chat with Stats and play with you at the same time.
Yes.
GG.
So Xinyu has dropped out, unfortunately, and we'll have Classic Medal in
Congratulations.
loser round 3, attending whoever. There's going to be Chip versus the winner of this, and then whoever loses the Chip versus winner of this is going to be going against CM in the losers round 3. But let's focus on the current game. We have a score 2-1 for Foxaves. So we have Foxaves in the north, once more is Archimedes, and Bellafide in the south is CalixJumi. We have a lot of dead
Calix.
space on this map.
Calix having a bit of a swim there, but now
Yeah,
he's
you know.
gone for again, he went back to a more normal deck this time. So hopefully we'll come out with a build, but Foxaves went more rush.
Ooh, okay, and decides
now
not
he
to more rush.
psyched it out.
Yeah. Calix
Is that-
built an MG in reaction, is going to
Is
sell
that
it.
really a psych out though? This is the build that Calix usually does.
Yeah, it's just, you know, you build
Is it
something,
really?
you sell it again, and nothing really happens in the end.
And now Calix is ahead in farms. So
It's it was the same until Foxaves sold both of his
Oh.
farms, and is going to go triple lizard instead, but Calix is
Okay.
right there to spot it.
but Calix sees
Yeah.
it. And
Remember,
he can sell his
Foxaves
own
is ahead.
farms. His own farm.
I guess, yeah, there's no real way for Foxaves in on this.
Well, sure.
Can
the
maybe
mind
deny
games-
one of these. No, it's going to come up.
Mind game's not quite on point here.
But Foxaves, if he has like 6 lizards, he can deny these one at a time. Because the bottom one is not in range of the other one. But the toad is going to be alive before... Okay, here comes the attack. Wait, is it? Okay, let's see. This toad is going to spawn and detonate, and it's going to be massive. There we go. Bo, is it enough? MG?
Oh,
It's going to go down to this next wave. Okay, the toad is going to come out. There's going to be one toad. Okay, no, Calix sells it. Okay.
Bye bye,
Calix
Chance.
just needs to hold on. Now this choke point is really strong for him. The
It's
Foxaves,
only one mil. It's only one machine gun that's active at the
True.
moment. It's gonna take one down. The
the
second
other
one's
one
also
is
gonna
not
go down
going to
very
fire that
quickly here.
much.
It's gone. Calix has no defense.
Okay, so now Foxaves has to wait for his next wave of reinforcements, I think. Heal up a little bit. He's still behind in economy. Oh, he's building farms and sold a Warren. Okay.
All right,
Not
so
sure this is the play.
not too terrible for Calix. Foxaves did have to now build some farms. He was like a little bit behind. Calix still suffers some losses from all these constant attacks. He has one machine gun nest to defend at the moment. He's going to bring some toads and pigeons in very soon. And we're probably not going to see lizards for any time soon, as he's going to go full defense. Okay, there's a lizard. Never mind.
Okay, so back to a normal game all of a sudden. With just a slight difference. To start.
All right.
Alright. Calix was lucky to have that choke point in his base, because that definitely saved him there.
And now he's gonna
Foxave's
build
getting some
buildings.
holes. Ooh, but
Alright,
Calix already has a fairly strong army against this.
He is going to be able to apply some pressure into it, but yeah, he does have to be careful of the toads, which are going to be a bit of a pain for him to deal with. If he can just dodge it fast
Gonna
enough.
try and kill a pig, but the
no.
pig is just getting healed. Ooh,
You know
really
what- you know
bad
that
engagement
sound
for
the trump-
Foxaves.
That sound the trombone. It's
Wah,
like,
wah, wah, wah.
not
Right, well.
even wah, wah, it's like just that one sad note that just deflates.
Okay,
That's what it
well,
felt like watching that. happen.
that's what happened, yep. Now it's Calix who's, he can take a fight if he wants to, but it looks like he's going to be playing a little bit more safe.
He doesn't have to right now. CalixJumi actually built up a pretty sizable army now. He has 6 lizards, 3 toads, versus Foxaves who's going double squizzards. Which is not a word you usually say often, but it's a thing here now. Foxaves is going to go with a very solid front line here. And now going to back it up with some ferrets to try to siege out Calix,
ferrets might be good here.
Who is admittedly still stuck in the corner. So Calix hasn't really moved out of it too much, but now he's going to bring his lizard army. But Squirrel taps him, and he has to back out.
Yeah,
Whoops, a little too close.
Kind of back to a bit of a stalemate. Calix going for skunks.
Alright, so he's going to choke out anyone coming through this narrow passageway, but it's still pretty wide enough for Foxaves to dodge most of it if need be. He also has ferrets and pigeons on the way very soon. The timing's going to be just right for both of them. Meanwhile, CalixJumi going to go for the expand.
Yep, getting the expand, getting his skunk, getting his army ready. There's no toads from Foxaves yet. This could be pretty bad for him.
Alright, well, they're toads from Calix. He's going to try to lay in as much as he can. I know the skunk guy's also going to be laying on the front lines trying to chip away at Fox as much as he can right now. The pigeons are also
tier 1s are dying.
Calix losing his tier 1s. His tier 2 is also a little bit of trouble right now, trying to support it with his pigeons. He does take out the squirrel on the front lines, but now the lizards are going to be chasing, as well as the ferrets, which is also online, taking out
the skunk living is huge. Okay.
Oh, the skunk lasts 10 HP. And now it's going to go for another attack. Once again, the ferret now focused down his fire, taking out the other skunk as well. Oh, so much damage being done to these skunks. They're trying to kill them as fast as they can, but the ferret takes one out. The second one is also being taken out as well. Foxaves going to start to overrun them with the lizards.
And now Calix has snakes, and Calix has 1 extra farm because of the losing one earlier. Foxaves does not have an expansion yet. Ooh, this is so tricky. What does Calix sell? Or does he just keep going? Looks like he just wants to keep going.
He looks like he's going to keep going. He has the lizards already back.
As long as he keeps the snake alive, I guess.
The snake's trying to do as much damage as they can. It is starting to wear down the units one by one. Now the squirrel is going to be gone. The ferret
snake is definitely better at this than the single skunk.
The snake tag, though, it's going to be on the warren, not the ferret. And Calix
okay, that warren's going to go down.
It's going to explode thanks to the toad, though.
The ferrets are dead, so now it looks like Calix is in a really good spot to take this game now. This one hero snake just getting healed and healed and healed.
The healing stacks on this lizard is just preventing it from dying, but it will eventually succumb to the poison. And now Foxaves, he's also poisoned himself. He can't defend his farms, and that's going to be game. A nice little gambit play coming out from Calix, getting the snake out in time to reinforce instead of the skunks. And now he takes the game to a 5th game in this set.
Okay. Let's get to game 5. Hype is really close, honestly.
It's weird. If Calix plays a normal, like a what could be considered a normal deck, he does really well.
Who knew? He's a good player.
You know? He's adapting well to the situation. He's trading out his tier 2s as need be. You know, I would
good
say
decisions
he should
overall.
Probably stick to that kind of deck, but it looks like he will stick with the snakes. They basically finished out the game for him last time, so definitely a choice for him. And Foxaves now looks like he's going to bring skunks of his own into the battle here. No moles.
No moles this time. Robbers, well, kind of different. Foxaves going with a fox this time. Like this is one of those standard. Wait, I think I'm desynced.
What kind of map is this?
Yeah, I'm desynced. You can, if you're opting. Yeah, if it's just me, it's fine, as long as it's not AV.
Nope, AV's
okay,
not.
it is AV.
Alright. Well.
Ripperonis. I think we need to remake the lobby after each series. That might be what's causing it. Are we on like different builds or something? Because there's more desyncs than we're used to.
I don't know. This is the default build, so.
Maybe.
Are you alt-tabbing a lot? Weird. Okay, well, just remake the lobby and off we go. Alright, back into the lobby we go. And
players don't seem to mind different seeds, so I think we just go for it.
Where is Andy talking to Shinyu? I'm actually very curious.
It wasn't stream chat during one of the previous.
Oh, I see. Dropped off for that one moment.
Well, he was talking, then he was going to go play his series, and then he could not focus apparently and decided to just drop out. But let's focus on what's happening right now, which is Foxaves in the West as Archimedes in a kind of bad spot, but then again, CalixJumi's map isn't that much better. All the way in the east, southeast.
This is what? This is map. What?
Calix with this barbed wire again. He's putting it in a really nice. I would play it a little. I would place it a little bit further up. But
He's gonna have to. This is
yeah,
a nasty map for Calix to fight off against.
yeah, definitely.
Oh my god. If that base was a little farther to the north side, I'd be like, okay, this is okay for Calix, but like this close to high ground, it's like little.
Yeah. But then Foxaves' position isn't that much better. Calix can approach the hill from the north.
If he's able to get his expands out on that tier 2 high ground, that will be really good for Foxaves.
I like this from Calix. He's like building he builds the barbed wire and then puts it in different positions. And I was just gonna go for 7 farm lizards. Okay, it's fine.
What a game to not go moles on, especially in the game 5.
Well, I guess like you're either a mole player or you're not. I think.
Yeah.
And I don't think either of these players play moles all that often.
I'm still honestly kind of surprised that Foxaves didn't keep the moles. I'm actually curious what he wants to do with the skunks that the other units weren't doing as well before, because he was actually doing okay in most of the fights.
Foxaves saving up a lot of food. It's going to be a fox rush.
Okay, then.
It's going to be a little bit... It's getting owned by his squirrels, so now it comes out. It's about 140.
Alright, fox rush on a lonely island there in the far distance that Calix probably won't be able to scout unless he really wants to go for it, but he has his early lizards out, and they're going to go on a bit of a hunt.
Yeah, you can kind of contest a little bit, but well, Foxaves, his fox is probably gonna get up. Oh, Calix does scout it.
Yeah, he does. Goes
very
a little bit
nice.
to the south, sees the warm bit.
Pressure it.
Nice. No, screw it. I want to kill it now. Well, he is gonna lose a
It's
few
gonna be
lizards,
close.
A few more kits. He does get it.
Oh,
Denies it at the last second.
Sells it for 2 food.
2 food.
That
was not worth
that
it.
is so painful.
That's not even worth, honestly. Just let it die.
Oh,
He was
Foxaves, he could have placed it in a more defendable position, but he kind of placed it out in the open, trying to hide it.
He was hoping that he was not going to be able to scout that.
Yeah, it was a bit of a risk. So now Calix is really far ahead. He does have to contest with these toads.
The problem here is that the terrain advantage that Foxaves could have had is now gone. CalixJumi already has more units. They're advancing on the high ground, and Foxaves has to depend on these tilt procs in order to make his way through. He did slow up barbed wire though, so that's, I guess, small victories for Foxaves, but Calix is not paying attention, and he's gonna lose a pig. Maybe. Maybe?
Oh, does he sell his barbed wire? He sold his barbed wire. Oh god.
Yeah, I know. But, oh, okay! This could be a good play for Calix, but he does run into some explosions.
Oh no,
here
the toads. He's getting owned by toads.
And he loses his lizards on the way back! The
Calix, what's happening?
Casually walking their way back out of the alleyway. He's like, hey, what you doing here in my neighborhood? Get out of here!
Calix, what's happening? He sold his barbed wire. Okay, toads do detonate, but now what does he have left?
He thought he had the high ground. He thought he had the advantage here to kick out
against
that
this many toads. Oh, this is really bad. I think this is gonna be it. Yeah, he's gonna start losing his warrens. He's already down on farms. He does get this one snake, which is now hitting the commander, which isn't great. But one snake with no pigeons. Oh, it's gonna be rough.
He's trying. He has a lizard.
He has a lizard and a snake and a warren and a dream.
Goodbye, lizard.
Some of these, goodbye, lizard. Warren's gonna go next. The dream is still there.
Still explodes. Toad sucks. Oh, that was close. But that's it.
That's it. Oof.
And with that, unfortunate selling of the barbed wire. He's gonna go down to loser's side bracket, gonna face off against Chris Phoenix. Meanwhile, we have our winners finals, ladies and gentlemen. Foxaves versus
the last
Chip
game.
Space.
That one.